Later that night, in Belmont.
The moon shines bright, in such a night as this, when the sweet wind did gently kiss the trees, and they did make no noise in such a night. Troilus, methinks, mounted the Trojan walls, and sighed his soul toward the Grecian tents where Cressid lay that night.
In such a night, Thisbe fearfully o'ertripped the dew, and saw the lion's shadow wear himself, and ran dismayed away.
In such a night stood Dido with a willow in her hand upon the wild sea bank, and waft her love to come again to Carthage.
In such a night, Medea gathered the enchanted herbs that did renew old Jason.
In such a night did Jessica steal from the wealthy Jew, and with an unthrift love did run from Venice as far as Belmont.
In such a night did young Lorenzo swear he loved her well, stealing her soul with many vows of faith, and ne'er a true one.
In such a night did pretty Jessica, like a little shrew, slander her love, and he forgave it her.
I would outnight you did nobody come, but hark, I hear the footing of a man.
Who comes so fast in the silence of night?
A friend.
A friend? What friend? Your name, I pray you, friend?
Stephano is my name, and I bring word my mistress will before the break of day be here at Belmont. She doth stray about by holy crosses, where she kneels and prays for happy wedlock hours.
Who comes with her?
None but a holy hermit and her maid. I pray you, is Bassanio yet returned?
He is not, nor we have not heard from him. But go in, I pray thee, Jessica, and ceremoniously let us prepare some welcome for the mistress of the house.
Cela! Cela! Wahoo! Cela! Cela!
Who calls?
Cela! Did you see Master Lorenzo? Master Lorenzo! Cela! Cela!
Leave hallooing, man! Here!
Cela! Where?
Here!
Oh, but tell him there's a post come from my master with his horn full of good news. My master will be here ere morning.
Sweet soul, let's in, and there expect their coming. And yet, no matter, why should we go in? My friend, Stephano, signify, I pray you, within the house, your mistress is at hand, and bid yon fool bring music in the air. How sweet the moonlight sleeps upon this bank. Here will we sit, and let the sounds of music creep in our ears. Soft stillness and the night become the touches of sweet harmony. So come ho, and wake Diana with a hymn. With sweetest touches, pierce your mistress' ear and draw her home with music.
I am never merry when I hear sweet music.
The reason is your spirits are distracted. If you but note a wild and wanton herd, or race of youthful and unhandled colts, fetching mad bounds, bellowing and neighing loud, which is the hot condition of their blood, if they but hear, perchance, a trumpet sound, or any air of music touch their ears, you shall perceive them make a mutual stand, their savage eyes turned to a modest gaze by the sweet power of music. The man that hath no music in himself, nor is not moved with concord of sweet sounds, is fit for treasons, stratagems, and spoils. Let no such man be trusted. Mark the music.
That light we see is burning in my hall. How far that little candle throws his beams. So shines a good deed in a naughty world.
When the moon shone, we did not see the candle.
So doth the greater glory dim the less. Music, hark.
It is your music, madam, of the house.
Nothing is good, I see, without respect. Methinks it sounds much sweeter than by day.
Silence bestows that virtue on it, madam.
The crow doth sing as sweetly as the lark when neither is attended, and I think the nightingale If she should sing by day, when every goose is cackling, would be thought no better a musician than the wren. How many things by season seasoned are, to their right praise and true perfection. Peace. Oh, the moon sleeps with Endymion and would not be awaked.
That is the voice, or am I much deceived? Of Portia!
He knows me as the blind man knows the cuckoo by the bad voice.
Dear lady, welcome home.
We have been praying for our husband's welfare. Are they returned?
Madam, they are not yet, but there is come a messenger before to signify their coming.
Go in, Nerissa. Give order to my servants that they take no note at all of our being absent hence. Nor you, Lorenzo, Jessica, nor you.
Your husband is at hand. We are no telltales, madam. Fear you not.
This night, methinks, is but the daylight sick. It looks a little paler. 'Tis a day such as the day is when the sun is hid.
We should hold day with the Antipodes, if you would walk in absence of the sun.
Let me give light. But let me not be light, for a light wife doth make a heavy husband, and never be Bassanio so for me. But God sort all, you are welcome home, my lord.
I thank you, madam. Give welcome to my friend. This is the man. This is Antonio, to whom I am so infinitely bound.
You should in all sense be much bound to him, for as I hear, he was much bound for you.
No more than I am well acquitted of.
Sir, you are very welcome to our house. It must appear in other ways than words, therefore I scant this breathing courtesy.
By yonder moon, I swear you do me wrong. In faith, I gave it to the judge's clerk.
A quarrel? How, already? What's the matter?
About a hoop of gold, a paltry ring that she did give me, whose poetry, for all the world, was, love me and leave me not.
What talk you of poetry or value? You swore to me when I did give it you that you would wear it till your hour of death, and that it should lie with you in your grave. Though not for me, but for your vehement oaths, you should have been respected and have kept it. Gave in a judge's clerk. No, God's my judge. That clerk shall ne'er wear hair in his face that had it.
He will, and if he live to be a man.
Aye, if a woman lived to be a man.
How by this hand I gave it to a youth, a kind of boy, a little scrubbed boy, no higher than myself, the judge's clerk, a prating boy that begged it as a fee. I could not for my heart deny it him.
You were to blame. I must be plain with you. To part so slightly with your wife's first gift, a thing stuck on with oaths upon your finger and so riveted with faith unto your flesh. I gave my love a ring and made him swear never to part with it. And here he stands. I dare be sworn for him. He would not leave it nor pluck it from his finger for the wealth that the world masters. Now in faith, Gratiano, you give your wife to unkind a cause of grief, and 'twere to me, I should be mad at it.
Why, I were best to cut my left hand off and swore I lost the ring defending it.
My lord Bassanio gave his ring away unto the judge that begged it, and indeed deserved it too. And then the boy, his clerk, that took some pains in writing, he begged mine, and neither man nor master would take aught but the 2 rings.
What ring gave you, my lord? Not that, I hope, which you received of me.
If I could add a lie unto a fault, I would deny it. But you see, my finger hath not the ring upon it. It is gone.
Even so void is your false heart of truth. By heaven, I will ne'er come in your bed until I see the ring.
Nor I in yours till I again see mine.
Oh, sweet Portia, if you did know to whom I gave the ring, if you did know for whom I gave the ring, and would conceive for what I gave the ring, and how unwillingly I left the ring when naught would be lying, when naught would be accepted but the ring, you would abate the strength of your displeasure.
If you had known the virtue of the ring, or half her worthiness that gave the ring, or your own honor to contain the ring, you would not then have parted with the ring. What man is there so much unreasonable, if you had pleased to have defended it with any terms of zeal, wanted the modesty to urge the thing held as a ceremony? Nerissa teaches me what to believe. I'll die for it, but some woman have the ring!
No, by my honor, madam, by my soul, no woman had it but a civil doctor, which did refuse 3,000 ducats of me, and begged the ring, the which I did deny him, and suffered him to go displeased away. Even he that had held up the very life of my dear friend. What shall I say, sweet lady? I was enforced to send it after him. I was beset with shame and courtesy. My honor would not let ingratitude so much besmear it. Pardon me, good lady, for by these blessed candles of the night, had you been there, I think you would have begged the ring of me to give the worthy doctor.
Let not that doctor e'er come near my house, since he hath got the jewel that I loved, and that which you did swear to keep for me. I will become as liberal as you. I'll not deny him anything I have. No, not my body, nor my husband's bed. Know him I shall, I am well sure of it. Lie not a night from home. Watch me like Argus. If you do not, if I be left alone, now by mine honor, which is yet mine own, I'll have that doctor for my bedfellow.
Ooh. And I, his clerk. Therefore be well advised how you do leave me to my own protection.
Well, do you so? Let not me take him then, for if I do, I'll mar the young clerk's pen.
I am the unhappy subject of these quarrels.
Sir, grieve not you. You are welcome, notwithstanding.
Portia, forgive me this enforced wrong, and in the hearing of these many friends, I swear to thee, even by thine own fair eyes, wherein I see myself.
Mark you but that, in both my eyes he doubly sees himself.
Nay, but hear me! Pardon this fault. And by my soul, I swear, I never more will break an oath with thee.
I once did lend my body for his wealth, but for he who has your husband's ring had quite miscarried, I dare be bound again. My soul upon the forfeit that your lord will never more break faith advisedly.
Then you shall be his surety. Give him this, and bid him keep it better than the other.
My lord Bassanio, swear to keep this ring.
By heaven, it is the same I gave the doctor.
Pardon, Bassanio, for by this ring the doctor lay with me.
Oh!
And pardon me, my gentle Graciano, for that same scrubbed boy, the doctor's clerk, in lieu of this, last night did lie with me.
What? Oh, we cuckolds ere we have deserved it.
Speak not so grossly. You are all amazed. Here is a letter. Read it at your leisure. It comes from Padua, from Bellario. There you shall find that Portia was the doctor. Nerissa here, her clerk. Lorenzo there shall witness. I set forth as soon as you, and even but now returned. I have not yet entered my house. Antonio, you are welcome, and I have better news in store for you than you expect. Unseal this letter soon. There you shall find 3 of your argosies are richly come to harbor suddenly. You shall not know by what strange accident I chanced on this letter.
I am dumb.
Were you the doctor and I knew you not?
Were you the clerk that is to make me cuckold?
Aye, but the clerk who never means to do it, unless he live until he be a man.
Sweet doctor, you shall be my bedfellow. When I am absent, then lie with my wife.
Sweet lady, you have given me life and living. For here I read for certain that my ships are safely come to Rome.
How now, Lorenzo? My clerk has some good comforts too for you.
Aye, and I'll give them him without a fee. There do I give to you and Jessica from the rich Jew a special deed of gift after his death of all he dies possessed of.
Fair ladies, you drop manna in the way of starved people.
It is almost morning, and yet I am sure you are not satisfied of these events at full. Let us go in and charge us there upon interrogatories, and we will answer all things faithfully.
Let it be so. The first interrogatory that my Nerissa shall be sworn on is whether till the next night she had rather stay, or go to bed now, being 2 hours today. But were the day come, I should wish it dark, till I were couching with the doctor's clerk. For while I live, I'll fear no other thing so sore as keeping safe Nerissa's ring.
There's more music. Where's the more music? Very good. Very good. Put the chord.